Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 19 of Code Geass, Stage 19, Island of the Gods.
Very foreboding title there.
I was thinking it could maybe be a nice thing.
We'll have to see if it's nice, considering last episode we left on the cliffhanger of Lelouch, Suzaku, all of the Black Knights, and apparently Euphemia all being targeted by this massive attack from presumably another brother of Cornelia's and Euphemia's. We were just left on that cliffhanger, and Lelouch had just Geassed Suzaku, so I have no idea what's going to happen next. Any thoughts before we jump into this episode? Think they're going to be transported to the Island of the Gods, so they make it?
Yeah, that seems like the most likely option. I really don't know how you get out of this kind of situation.
Yeah, it seems like a losing on all sides situation unless there's some new power shown off.
Right, like, because Geass powers aren't super helpful.
Yeah,
They're not like in a shield situation.
His Geass powers, maybe C2 pulls out like the Geass shield and it just...
Guild.
Yeah, we'll have to see if the Guild comes into play. But if you're excited for this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes of Code Geass, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and Gravity Falls early and their extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for episode 19 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Whoa. So maybe this is where he went after he'd been Geassed.
Okay.
What? How did he survive?
Zero. It's no use. I can't remember anything.
Yeah. Well, they made it somehow.
Where am I?
Yeah, I mean, they're not dead.
He doesn't know where he is either.
Oh, shit.
What happened? Interesting. He doesn't remember where he is. Is this some sort of Geass failsafe? And maybe if you die while you're Geassing somebody, they come there with you? I'm confused.
I was thinking like a waiting room for dying situation. Because it seemed like a really nice place.
Yeah.
And very like, it definitely seemed like a simulation designed to
Whoa,
be like,
we're getting new visuals in this.
Oh shit.
Who is this? Oh, that's what's his name? Orange Boy.
With the arm thing?
Yeah, why does he have such a different arm now?
Maybe he's like a lobster and it grows.
Last we saw, he was getting like melted by her, by Colin.
Just as I thought. This is another island.
The vegetation and climate are the same as Shikina Island. We can't be that far from it.
There's no way to contact anyone without an income. But what's more important right now is to find a source of drinkable water and shelter.
Did he say just like save me and get away type thing?
Excuse me!
How is she here?
A Black Knight uniform? You mean that you're a...
Maybe she'll remember. Oh, and now he knows
It's really you?
Okay.
about her.
Colin Stockfeld, I don't believe it! You're one of...
Call me by that name! Colin Kozuki's my real name. I'm Japanese!
You're kidding. Then you really are.
Yes, I'm a Black Knight. Got it? I'm not going to hide that anymore.
Well then, Colin Kozuki.
Okay, so
I'm
cards are on the
placing you
table.
under arrest
Okay.
For conspiracy and rebellion against Britannia.
Contacting Ogi and the others is going to be a chore. Although, I suppose I could pass myself off as an ordinary person and ask the Britannian forces to rescue me.
How did everybody
They're
end up
just
here?
appearing.
And you don't know what happened either. When you came to, you found yourself on this island. Is that right?
So then you're stranded here too, huh? When my people get here, you're the one who'll be a prisoner.
You mean Zero will come to save you?
Without a doubt.
Okay, before he does, tell me one thing. Tell me who he really is.
Why
No.
don't you find out
Why
for yourself?
would she do?
She doesn't even
Why would
know.
she do that?
You
No.
don't know either.
How did...
Oh.
I knew it. Why do you follow Zero?
I don't know. Figure it out for yourself.
Wonder if he's gonna reveal himself now.
Everyone's just doing that now,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, she knows.
Okay, perfect.
How did she know?
This has to be like a dream state, like life flashing before your eyes kind of thing.
I think it has to be real because Colin and Suzaku had a fight. I think they tangibly touched each other. So I don't think it's fake. I think it's real. And I just am confused as to how this goes. My thought is potentially he gassed Suzaku and was like, take these people and fly away. Or like something like that. But that was too fast.
Yeah.
Lelouch, it's you, isn't it?
How does she know that?
I haven't told anyone about you, I swear. Please, before you shoot, let me at least see your face.
How did she possibly just guess that?
There's no way.
Lelouch.
And he knows that she's a good leader, like would be a good leader.
Right.
He said that before, so less scared for her. Okay, so yeah, they just disappeared?
Whatever it takes, find Princess Euphemia.
They just like
Why couldn't she behave the way a
evaporated?
is expected to? What a situation. If
I'm
Princess
so
Cornelia
confused.
hears
Yeah.
about this- Oh my.
Cornelia's gonna be
she's gonna
pissed.
freak.
And then whose is this? He was like the somebody.
Orange related?
Correct. Because I'm extremely interested in whatever you create. I needed to see if this could be made real.
And the Hadron Cannon?
We wanted to know if the thing worked. I've been looking forward to meeting you, Miss Cecile Krumi. I am...
Prince Schneisel, right here?
You
Prince Schneisel.
Okay.
look down upon the second prince of the empire.
General
What?
Bartley.
Because she's technically
Nice one.
standing above him, I
Yeah,
guess.
but like,
You're not
ridiculous.
injured, yes, I am Prince Schneisel El Britannia. Please, give me your hand.
Yes?
Okay.
She's unworthy.
General, you're quite the devoted subject, aren't you?
Primarily because the prince is the one who commuted my sentence and saved me from being chained up deep beneath Temple Tower.
I wish you'd stop thinking of me so formally. You've been a great help to me in this current matter, as you were to my brother Clovis. It is I who am grateful to you.
My lord.
Please, Bartley.
What?
Now,
And
my
he
Lady
just
Cecile,
blasted them
you'll
without any
excuse me.
remorse.
Your
yeah.
Highness.
Also, do they have the Lancelot? I need to check on that. It seems like they do. And I have no idea how they would. They have... That looks like it's the Lancelot. So they got the robot. I'm so confused. How is this happening?
My Lady Cecile, if you'll excuse me.
Your Highness.
Farewell.
You can wait for me at the base, Cecile.
Huh? Where are you going?
Just a little errand. While I'm doing that, I'll use the Avalon to look for Suzaku.
Please wait. Were those orders yesterday issued by the prince?
Silence! You do not want to be in contempt of royalty, do you?
Those
Oh my God,
orders
did
were
we
mine,
not
Miss
just have
Cecile.
this conversation?
I also fired the Hadron.
So he did it.
Even in a
Okay.
situation like that, priorities mustn't be forgotten. Besides, if something anomalous happened, we would have still been able to rescue him. That's what I gambled on. He is, after all, Suzaku Kururugi, ace pilot of the Special Corps and Yuffie's Knight.
Do we know this voice actor?
I don't know. But I'm just trying to understand what he's saying.
I understand now, and I sorely regret my rudeness. I accept any punishment you decree.
Nonsense. It's my fault for not protecting my subordinates. Can you ever forgive me?
Okay, he has
When
kind of a
did you
different
figure it out?
vibe than most like military royalty.
Yeah, he seems like he's gonna be more of like the sadist, like the sinister sort of evil rather than just like militant.
It's a very strange duality to repeatedly let your enforcers go way too far and reprimand them, but not really. So you are perceived as this very like benevolent kind, like, oh, he's always telling his generals to like not be as intense. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm just intrigued by his personality. It just seems to be very calm, very nice, and like, yet he seemingly just blasted all those people. I'm wondering whether the beam that was fired was like a teleport ray or something. Like maybe it wasn't a kill
Yeah.
shot because he didn't really mention losing lives. Like
Right, it just
I'm confused.
moved them.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see more of so that's Schneisel.
When did you figure it out?
Back during the hotel jacking.
I see. At that time, I said too much without thinking.
Still, I wasn't convinced until now. Nonali, how is she?
She's living with me, but she's still blind and crippled.
The hatred you must feel for us.
I only want to find out one thing. Do you know anything about the circumstance in which my mother was murdered?
I'm sorry. It seems my sisters investigated it extensively, though. Cornelia thought a lot of Lady Marianne and really looked up to her. Are you Zero? Or are you...
I'm Lelouch. Yeah.
Interesting
right
question.
Now, I'm Lelouch,
Yeah.
the brother that you know, Yuffie.
Kind of like Kira and Light.
Oh, Lelouch.
Right, because they are one and the same.
Yeah.
I believe feeling relieved has made me hungry.
Alright.
Are you sure that this will work?
From the paw prints and droppings, I can tell that wild animals use this path.
Interesting. So
Okay.
he's kind of
Set up a trap.
Nature boy.
dropping the Zero routine for now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Can he gear out to
You're not
animals?
bad at that.
Do you
That'd
want
be
to try it
interesting.
too? I tell you what, I'll let you loose if you promise to help me find food. Is that a deal?
You're not gonna win me over, so why
Because they do have to
try?
survive.
What do you take me
Yeah,
for?
that's true.
Man, you're stubborn.
It's in both of their
Anything
best
like the way
interests
you
to
were at
work
school.
together.
Even using lever,
Why don't you let me help you with that?
manual labor is for a royal princess. Don't worry, my method's perfect.
Well, I suppose. I could go and search
I
for
don't-
something like fruit, okay?
Be careful, Yuffie.
Right.
And he's being so
Okay.
okay, so what is Lelouch's angle here? Like, this is...
Did he like just completely forget about being a dick?
I think he just really values Euphemia over all the other royals, so he's like, I'm gonna be nice to her now that she knows who I am.
Yeah, but he's typically so like strategic about it, and this doesn't. I feel like you can tell when someone's being nice with like the intention to get something.
Yeah.
Versus someone who's just like genuinely being nice.
Yeah, and he's definitely genuinely being nice.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he doesn't want to kill her, so he's like, we should both survive this.
But
so
even still,
I'm just
he's
gonna dedicate to that.
so much more calculated than. For the time being, we should just both try not to die. Like that feels off-brand.
Really? Because that's the only objective I'd say right now. They don't know where they are, and they have
Yes.
to live. You know, that's my thought.
I still feel like the singular focus is not Zero.
It's not
Only focusing on one thing and completely like not thinking about things in relation to other things that are going on does not make sense for his character.
Gotcha. I feel like it does personally because in a survival situation, your number one thing becomes food and shelter before you start to make plans.
Interesting.
So I think that he just simply understands the law of nature that you have to just get that done and then you can start to move forward.
Okay.
That's just my, because the sun's gonna go down. You know what I mean? There's no
Yeah.
inside unless you create one.
Right.
Or no shelter or anything. So I think that this is a like classic scenario where it's like, okay, enemies and friends are kind of, we're dropping that label because survival is the number one thing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Enemy battleship has passed us.
You gotta be kidding. A battleship that can hover in midair? That's great.
We can't remain in this area any
That's
longer.
wild.
The risk is too great. We should pull out of here.
I disagree. We ought to at least stay put and look for Zero.
He has a point.
But we can't send out a search party in this situation. Even though we're able to hide, thanks to Rakshata, there's no guarantee Zero and Colin are still alive.
Yeah, how?
One wrong step, and we threaten
And yet they
the
have the
very existence
robots.
of our organization.
Where did?
What do you
Did
mean?
they disappear?
It's entirely the other way around. At times, the life of a single man is worth more than those of a million. I thought that would be common sense to a soldier.
You dare say that
Interesting.
here?
Easy, guys.
Trolley problem.
Oh, all right. Then I'll tell you. He's very much alive.
We've no time for your wish.
How does she know?
The information's true. I simply know it.
I told you to shut your trap and to get some training on a nightmare, you dumbass!
Dumbass? Oh, really? It's been ages since anyone's dared to refer to me in such a rude manner.
Like Zero's
Is she a
mistress has
goddess?
any right to get uppity with us.
I said you were wrong. You're a man who only has vulgar
Maybe.
ideas.
You
Whoa.
got a lot of nerve talking to your superior like that!
Look, this whole conversation
Showing of power time.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this?
The music.
We need a
Glitter
safe zone,
in the
an
air?
ocean area just out of detection range where we can wait until the end of tomorrow. How does that sound for a time limit?
All right.
Well, I suppose we have no
So how does
choice.
she know he's alive?
For heaven's sake.
Just the
I was
vibes.
forced to talk with that boring little man thanks to your silly prank.
Who are we
You
talking
sent
to?
Colin to the island? You have very poor taste for being such an imperious observer.
Who?
Okay. Okay, so they are being sent there.
Yeah, and it's C2. It's whoever's in their
boss slash.
Do you think it's the Emperor?
Maybe.
Like, maybe that he can control. Maybe he's in some god dimension where he can literally control the world. Like, I don't even know. But she's talking to somebody, and she was like, "Oh, you saved Colin too? Like, bad taste." Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, what is happening? This is like flipping everything I know on its head. I feel like.
Yeah, that's wow. Okay.
We need to meet the person in her head like fast.
Yeah.
So his little prank.
Whatever
was that
the fuck
attack?
that means.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Okay. That was like the glitter, like the audio. What is happening with the like chime audio? I feel like in the last like 2 minutes they've used the sound of the chimes so much, and then this like little sparkly thing, and then more chimes.
They do this every channel break, but I do think the chimes. It seems to be C2 related.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's some sort of mystical. This plays when she does something typically.
Okay.
What's wrong? They're quite tasty. I'm sure you'll be able to make your pitfall track tomorrow.
Oh, I can't eat another bite. Boy, am I stuffed.
So is this a glimpse of what you're really like?
Yeah, you want to make something of it?
No, I think it's charming to see you so much livelier than you are at school. Colin, leave the Black Knights.
Oh, gee,
It's not
allow
too
me to
late.
just do that.
Yikes.
A captured terrorist never winds up with a happy ending.
I thought you weren't so bad, and then you showed your true colors. Well, that won't work. I happen to be the captain of Zero's elite guard, and in fact, I fought you in my nightmare.
Were you that red one?
Yeah, and even if I lose my life doing it,
He's
I'll
terrified.
beat that nightmare of yours someday.
Using Zero's methods offers no future.
And what about your future then? To just live the life of a conqueror's subjugated lapdog, an honorary Britannian? The name of Genbu Kururuki, the last samurai, weeps! I am not you. The world is wrong, and I'm trying to change
That's
it.
his dad.
If I don't.
Yeah.
If I don't, my brother's death will have been for nothing. That's my reason for fighting. And I'll do
Saw him
whatever
in
it
the
takes to
family
win.
portrait.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is,
I think he died at the beginning of the
I killed my
show.
father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, telling the truth.
my
Commit
goodness.
suicide. I took his life with this hand.
Whoa.
Very interesting
The stars haven't
specification.
changed, have they?
Yeah.
They were the same back then. Long ago, we all used to gaze up at the stars together. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could live like that again? I'd be so happy then. Can't we go back to that?
Yes, you're right. It would be so good to just go back to how things were.
Zero is a lot like my father. He firmly believes that the entire world revolves around him. That's why he's able to justify spilling the blood of so many people.
That's why you accept the way things are now?
It isn't that I want you to give up. I just want you to ask yourself, when you gain results the wrong way, what are you left with in the end? Only dark regret and a deep emptiness that have nowhere
His
to go.
philosophy is so weird.
Yeah.
Then explain.
Like, sure, but also no.
Higher purpose
Yeah.
did the death of my brother serve? Who gets to sit in judgment? Who decides whether it's right or wrong?
Oh boy.
Could also be Schneisel, that new character we met.
True.
Because he was in there with the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be the mind elevator?
Yuffie. Even for me to survive.
Even struggling with my shame, I still search for a reason to go on living. I'm a disgrace.
Oh.
That's...
Are they close by? Wait.
We couldn't
What
find
was
Major
that?
Kururugi washed ashore on the other island, so it's obvious we should look here. And this must be what you mentioned?
Yes, we uncovered it when the Shinjuku incident occurred.
Ah, yes, I can see why this would have attracted Clovis's interest.
What was that? What was that?
I don't see why that would have attracted.
Is that just a cavern
cave?
underground?
Is there maybe... Ooh, is there like a tunnel out of the pit? Because they were like
Yeah.
exploring the pit, so maybe if you follow the tunnel, you get to the island.
Yeah, interesting.
The logistics of that aren't solid, but
Yeah, I'm just so
magic.
confused.
Yeah.
Are you sure you really saw a light?
Yeah, I'm positive.
It must be a search party. Once we learn who it is, we'll know how to deal with them.
Deal with them?
Yeah, there's something like that, right?
You say? I'm afraid archaeology isn't my strong suit, especially this paranormal stuff.
Why, you show some respect.
As I was saying, this is
What?
way outside.
Whoa, what is this?
I'm so confused.
It looks technologic.
It looks like
there's
a
the Gias
computer
symbol
chip.
in the middle. The
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Oh, and there's his Lancelot.
Infatuated with
Or
this
his
as well.
suit.
Isn't that right, Bartley?
Yes, we found artifacts similar to these in a number of places around the world. Except for this one that I discovered, all the other sites are directly under Imperial control. This is mere speculation on my part.
Okay.
I think the real reason we're invading other countries is to obtain these objects.
Oh.
Interesting.
There's something like
They're
godlike going on or
collecting.
something.
It's like
This one that I discovered.
It's a pyramid with writing on it. Looks like those hieroglyphics or whatever that is.
But I think the real
So this is
reason we're
why they're
invading
invading the countries.
these objects.
This is very important.
In order to analyze this ancient occult data, you're going to use the Gawain's Druid system, untuned prototype that it is.
That's why we called you in.
Aha!
What did
very
he call
scary.
Data, you're going to use the Gawain's Druid system.
Gawain,
untuned
Druid.
prototype
A
that it
druid
is.
That's why
system.
we
Go,
called
but
you
did
in.
you hear him say the
Gawain's
Gawains?
Druid system.
Yeah.
Untuned
The
prototype
Gawains.
that
Is
it
that what that's
is.
called?
That's why we called you in.
Gawain.
Aha!
I thought maybe the person who invented it
I think it was right around
was
here.
Gwains.
Lelouch, if it is a search party, then will our time be over here?
Yes, it will. I'm such an undependable knight, I couldn't even capture you any food. And besides, that's a
He
job
seems
reserved
so
for a real
normal.
knight. Your knight, Suzaku Kururugi. Mind if I ask you?
Oh, he's just gonna Gias her at the end of this. That's why he's being so open and free with it. He could just be like, delete memory. That's my
but
guess.
what does he like? Yes, and also that implies that being open is something that he wants to do. The fact that when given the option to be open and honest with someone and then erase their memory, he chooses to do that rather than just not say anything and erase it in general, means that having that kind of connection is something that he wants and is giving up because of the like benefits of Gias rather than something that like he himself prefers.
Interesting. I see it more as he met her, and when she said Lelouch, he was like, oh, I have to Gias this person now, but we don't have a steady place to go yet. Might as well just be nice to this person and get like survive, and then afterwards I know I'm gonna Gias her to get rid of that memory of her even knowing I'm Zero.
Yeah.
Because it's that, or he Giases her immediately and then has to like be in his whole suit and hide from her the whole time.
Mind if I ask you, why choose an honorary Britannian?
Well, I...
What are those two doing together?
Suzaku!
Princess Euphemia!
Don't move! This girl
And he
is
has
my
to Gias her.
prisoner.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just follow my cue. I'll take back my subordinate you have there. We'll exchange prisoners. Eliminate terrorists no matter what the sacrifice. Do you intend to follow this rule and let your mistress die?
Oh.
Leave him alone! Shut up, you royal puppet. You're useless. You can't think for yourself or do anything on your own.
What? I'm
Oh
not
my
afraid of you, and I don't
goodness.
care what happens to me. Suzaku, I command you to fight!
Your Highness! With pleasure! You hard-headed fool!
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa.
A bigger, whoa.
It's Gias land?
Whoa, and it hit his,
Oh,
whoa.
shit.
It was this
That
person. Who is that?
That looked like the prince.
Whoa.
Not good.
No. That looked like a princess. That looked like the person we saw in the Flash. Oh, wait, look. See her?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is the person. What is this?
So that's who C2's been talking
Yeah. Who is this?
to. What?
And they're using
Oh,
this artifact somehow.
Good.
My lord, please save yourself!
Are they located underground? Whoa!
Oh,
Right above
whoa.
Okay. And is that Zero?
Oh my god.
Don't Don't shoot, you fools! Princess Euphemia is with them!
Oh, now they don't fire when Euphemia's in the way.
Yeah, right.
We'll use that. Let's go.
Right.
But the prince is here. Is he a formidable fighter?
Suzaku, what is it? What's wrong?
What?
This is good. Not only unmanned,
Why
but
is he?
activated too.
What's up
Why
with
is
him?
he freezing?
What kind of nightmare is this? It's my lucky day.
It's like a really good nightmare. It's his.
Schneisel.
So that's him? That's Zero?
The Gawain!
Stop that
Gawain,
woman
that's what it's
now!
called.
Get that machine
Okay.
back! We cannot allow it to fall into Zero's hands!
The Gawain.
Citizens are blocking our exit.
Hang on tight.
I want to know more about the place we were at, but that's... She activated that. Whoever was in that dimension.
Disappear.
I thought it was because they stepped on something, maybe.
Well, did she not seem involved to you?
I thought maybe, but I thought maybe it was like a trap kind of situation.
It could be based on where they're located. I think that she teleported them to the island. I think that she took them down as well. Like, I think that maybe this is her Gias power.
Interesting.
But like somehow she's in some other dimension. I'm confused.
Disappear.
We don't even know what those do.
Damn. Weapons are incomplete.
Why?
Part of me thinks he was getting triggered into what C2 made him go a while ago,
Don't
like
be
the
worried yet.
hell
Another
dimension in
system
his
is
brain.
Maybe.
Whoa. Oh my god.
This nightmare can fly.
That's incredible.
That's a game changer.
What a steal.
Oh, yeah, well, now they just...
It was only a test model.
Wait.
Aside from that, I'm thankful you're both all right.
Oh, Schneisel, I've missed you.
Dear Yuffie, I'm sorry it took us so long.
No, it's all right.
Your Highness, shall we keep to the schedule?
Oh, right.
Major Suzaku Kururugi, you're under arrest for violation of military regulations.
What?
How?
What's the meaning of this? Major Kururugi's my knight. You can't do...
This is something I can take care of later. For now, let them be.
Did something happen?
I've contacted Ogi. We'll rendezvous with them out at sea.
Oh, he
Right.
must have
And
gotten
what do you
Giast and
think?
saved them.
The Gorin Mark II?
Okay.
It was recovered. Suzaku, forgive me. I never intended to use the power on you, but...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's how they made it? Well, okay, here we go. This is what he did. Wait, he said...
Live?
Live.
Live!
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Shut up! Who cares about them? I have to live!
I have
Oh.
no idea how you got out of the Lancelot. But you blew a golden opportunity to put an end to Zero in order to save your own life, according to this. Are you going to protest this evidence?
Was that really me?
This
Oh
is
my
nothing
God.
less than insubordination.
He doesn't remember
did
it.
that?
Makes sense.
Well, the thing is, that doesn't make any sense for him.
Yeah.
Like, of all people,
It's very out of character, yeah.
like, if anyone was gonna pull up, I don't remember saying that, he's probably the one who, he would have the best shot at getting people to buy it.
Yeah, and I think they have to go back and be like, how many times in a row have we encountered Zero? And people are like, I don't remember anything.
Insubordination.
True.
Like, it's been like 4
common
times now.
denominator.
Did that?
Yes, the details are unknown.
Damn it. Just when I thought we had nailed the lid on Ishikawa.
Your Highness, the enemy has destroyed the Great Kanmon Bridge in Kyushu Block.
What?
They also cut off vehicle access at 4 other
Whoa.
points, and
Oh,
large numbers of
shit.
assault landing craft are moving into the Genkai
Oh my
Sea.
god.
The Chinese Federation? But have they made a declaration of war?
Oh.
Highness, the craft are bearing the flag of Japan.
Oh, how?
What?
What? How is there a whole Japanese fleet coming in?
And that was like a coordinated.
Yeah. Maybe that was everybody from that underwater submarine that was doing it. I'm not sure, but that is where we're left for episode 19 of Code Geass. Great episode. Any thoughts before we jump into our discussion?
I'm just very confused.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there. I want
Yeah.
to learn more about all the lore of what's going on
Yeah,
and who
for
these forces
sure.
are. And I'm sure we will in the next episode. It's called The Battle for Kyushu.
Kyushu.
Kyushu, which is we're going to get another battle. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more Code Geass coming next Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Oh, and he never got to Geass Euphemia.
Oh, shit.
So she just knows. Whoa.
Well, and she's gonna like have a conversation with Suzaku.
I mean, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, if she can.
She suspected a while and never mentioned it. Maybe she just won't, but wow. Damn. All right. Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Darthwin Wright asks, with this episode, Euphemia is shown to have figured out who Zero was, and Lelouch knows this for a fact now. How do you think this new dynamic might change their efforts going forward?
I think Lelouch is going to be even more determined to Geass Euphemia now, just because that's like probably his biggest potential for being found out at this moment. For Euphemia, I genuinely don't know, because she's, I guess maybe just like not say anything, because if she knows that Zero and Lelouch are the same person, and also the interactions that she had with him were pleasant and nice, even, that she maybe won't like buy into the other stuff that's being said. Like, I don't think she's gonna turn him in because of how nice their time together was.
I think so too, and I also think she hadn't mentioned it prior because she just like likes Lelouch a lot. Like, she would have already told them if she was suspecting. I don't think finding out for sure is going to change that.
Yeah.
We'll see if it does. It's going to be odd that she's so... I mean, I guess we don't really... Her allegiance is more to the people, so we don't really know if she cares about, like, keeping secrets from the government and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see that dynamic, and I want to see more of it. All right, let's go to question 2. Ricardo da Silva asks, what do you think of that cave and the theory that Britannia invades other countries to secure places like that?
I mean, I feel like that makes perfect sense, especially just from what we, like, learned this episode.
I just figured something out. But
okay.
I think that the person in that nether dimension activated Lelouch's Geass to activate that ground thing. I think it's another power that he can access he wasn't aware of. It looked like he involuntarily made that happen.
Interesting. Like those microchip coded pet doors where...
Except for it all, I'm guessing it also has to be intentional type thing.
Okay.
Because like, I don't think he walked up and triggered the trap card. I think he walked up and then somebody else triggered it for him.
Right, but that only would have happened if he was there, because if he was not...
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm not sure though.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I wonder what that has to do with the cave, because that was right above the spot, the entrance of the cave, and unless its one specific purpose was to allow a trap door to happen like that.
Is that the mind elevator?
Maybe. But
it's like kind of an elevator.
Yeah, but it looked like it just kind of broke. Like, it didn't look like it was going to go back up. Like, you know, it shattered and fell. Like, it looked...
I thought it lowered. I thought like the piece of ground they were
crumbled
on
and fell. Pretty sure. And then they and it looked like a doorway that was on the wall. I didn't know, like, I wonder if it's more about what's behind that wall. Who knows? It's significant to the Geass everything. So
real.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more, but yeah, definitely interesting that they found they maybe are invading for those, and I'm assuming they are if they mention that. Yeah. All right, let's go to our final question. All right, final question. The Large Amoeba asks, the Chinese Federation has been portrayed as a superpower that could rival Britannia. What are your thoughts on them joining the war, and what do you think it means when they bear the Japanese flag? It's a pretty big move.
Yeah. I mean, just the scale and the synchronization of that attack was something where if I was in their position, I would be very scared. If I was in the Britannians' position, I would be very scared. The fact that they have the Japanese flag on their boats, either that to me could mean one of two things. Either they have teamed up, or potentially, I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist, like making the Federation trying to make Britannia think that Japan is actually
Yeah, this is what I was thinking you were going to say.
Yeah.
When one of them dies and they're Chinese, I feel like they might be like, this is the Chinese Federation, you know?
But it might, maybe it's something where the Federation thinks that if Britannia thinks that they're Japan, that they'll use like a different weapon.
I'm really excited to see this next battle and why they have the Japanese flags on their boats. We'll see. But that's about it for episode 19 of Code Geass. Are we excited for episode 20?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.